Welcome to This Week in Colorado Soccer, coming to you once again from the Hungry Toad here in Boulder, Colorado. We didn't get kicked out. They had us back.
I don't know what it says about them, but we'll take it.
We'll take it. That's a win in our book. Coach, last week, Baylor and Kansas. Baylor on Thursday night, a 1-1 draw as you open Big 12 play at home. Talk a little bit about that match, and obviously the draw, never looking for a draw, but a good effort by the Buffs and a really tough match.
Yeah, no, we played well. We came out, we talked about starting a little bit quicker, Eric, and I thought we did. The goal we scored was a great goal. Ava plays Jenny Byer in, who's still coming back from injury, so it's great to get her some time. And nice cross, and Shire does what Shire does, smashes it in. So we're up 1-0 at halftime. We felt good about it. First 15 minutes of the second half was, I thought we were a little hesitant, and you kind of see it in our play, and sure enough, Baylor gets forward and gets an own goal. So a little unfortunate for us, but at that point there was still 30 minutes left in the match, and I thought the last 30 minutes we were fantastic. Created a ton of opportunities, balls rolling through the six and chances, and just wouldn't fall for us, which happens sometimes in soccer, but if we look at the picture over 90 minutes, we played well, and Baylor's a good team. They've got a lot of really good results. So 1-1 at home, not what we wanted, but it could have been worse, but it gave us some good momentum heading into Sunday.
We'll get to Sunday here in a second, but Saturday night, Metro State Athletic Hall of Fame, talk about Dave Morgan, your assistant coach, but also your assistant coach back in your Metro State days, and a really nice event on Saturday night. You were able to go out and support him. Talk a little bit about Dave and just going out there that night.
What a great event, and as you're a Metro State alum, and my wife got her teacher's certificate from there, and obviously we coached there for a long time, so Metro State is a special place in our heart, and it was a great night. It was a great night for everybody. It was a really great night for Dave. Metro State changed his life a couple times, giving him an opportunity to play in college, and then when we met in 2002, he came back to be an assistant, gave him an opportunity to go back and finish his degree, which obviously gave him an opportunity to be working with us for the past 11 years. So couldn't be more pleased for Dave. An honor that's, as a player, he was an All-American quality player there, and then obviously as an assistant coach with a couple national championships and multiple NCAA tournament bids and so forth. So, but really it wasn't about that. When you talk to people there, it was just about the quality person Dave is and how he treats people and his energy. Everything he does for CU, that's how he's been forever. And we couldn't be happier for him. Associate head coach Jason Green was there as well, and my wife Beth was there. It was a fantastic night, and it was a great honor for Dave.
And of course, let's take a listen into a little bit of the ceremonies and hear a little bit from Dave.
Roadrunners Hall of Fame, Class of 2024. Dave Morgan.
So now I'll start my speech. I won't be as long as the time I spent down here to graduate. Something I always remember, and we all make sacrifices, but you always have to remember you have to sacrifice for today for who you want to be tomorrow. And everybody in this room has sacrificed, whether it's on the athletic side, a family member, friends, however that goes. There's that sacrifice that you put out there to inevitably be great at your craft or be great at what you do. And so we definitely always want to say thanks to those who sacrificed. And my family sacrificed a lot. I was a busy guy, but it all worked out, and we're sitting here today. So wonderful. So thank you to my family for sure. When I met Danny and we won the championship in 2004, winning a national championship is pretty cool. Danny and I are sitting on the bench just kind of looking at it. We don't have anything to do tomorrow. It's a great feeling, but Danny and I were back out working the next day. It's incredible to be standing up here and just see so many wonderful, wonderful people and the joy in your eyes as well. I'm so proud to be a part of it with you, and I continue to be connected to Metro State. Now there's not the wagon wheel and the wagons, but nice cars and Teslas. So we'll be coming to a lot of games and enjoying Metro State at the university and the athletic program. Like I said, I see a lot and I see where it's going. I'm proud to be a Roadrunner. Congratulations and good night, everybody.
Well, I guess you could say that was the best of Dave.
It was awesome. It was a great night.
Is Jason Green the only one not in the Hall of Fame now?
We don't talk about it.
Because I'm a distinguished alum. You're a Hall of Famer. Dave's now a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. We're working on Jason. He's
Our
young.
attorney is a Metro State Hall of Famer.
He's young though. He's not as young as he used to be, so he still his time will come.
Well, maybe someday I'll get into a Hall of Fame. Maybe we'll just start our own CU Soccer Hall of Fame. We'll put all of ourselves
good.
in it.
Yeah.
Have a banquet. We'll do it here at the
Toad.
Yeah,
That'd be
it'll
awesome.
be a great time. Kansas in town on Sunday. A physical affair to say the least. Buffs were able to prevail. Take us through the match.
Yeah, well, first of all, great crowd. Great crowd on Thursday, but a great crowd on Sunday. A little bit warm, but fantastic energy from the get-go. Sometimes Sunday games aren't as pretty when both teams have tough games on a Thursday. They had a good win at home. Obviously, we had a tough battle with Baylor, so you're not going to maybe get your best soccer on a Sunday, but there wasn't a ton of chances going either way. Obviously, Jordy Unitas makes the really big double save in the first.
Really thought that should have been a Sports Center top 10 nominee,
Yeah.
but I don't know what the guys in
And
were
some
doing. We
people
didn't make it happen.
some people refer to it as a once in a lifetime or once in a season save. I think we see those pretty much every week from Jordy. So that was a big moment for us, and I felt after that, we were pressing and pressing and pressing. Didn't quite have the quality, but Julian had a couple nice opportunities. Anderson Lane had a couple nice opportunities. But what an effort on the goal! Ava, flips it into the box, and it starts with a diving header from Hope Leyva to keep alive, and another diving header from Faith Leyva to keep alive, and Jace just muscles it and gets it in. They all count the same, Eric.
It wasn't pretty, but actually, if you really watch the technique used by Jace
To
Holly,
scoop it over the defender and the
little,
keeper.
outside of the boot kind of flick, it wasn't a masterpiece altogether, but the little details.
There's no doubt about it. And that's how you win Sunday games. That's how you win conference games. And then we managed the game after that. Didn't give them any opportunities. And walked away with a 1-0 win over a team that had won 4-0 on Thursday. So it was a very good win for us and build momentum as we head to this Saturday.
TCU, top of the table, noon on Saturday. One match this week, so you can kind of just focus on that. How does that help or hurt the team when you only have one match in the week? You can kind of just gear up for it.
I think it's a good time, because it's been a very 2-2-2-2, and it's been with travel and at home and so forth. So I think it's great for both teams to play one game in the week to be able to focus on it. No football Saturday, as we know they have the bye this week, so we moved the game to Saturday at 12. So once again, great weather, especially for this time of year. It'll be picture perfect on Saturday. Like you said, 12 p.m. TCU comes in, basically very similar results as us. The rankings haven't come out this week, but they'll be top 25 somewhere, as we will be. So it's probably the marquee match of the year, along with the North Carolina match. That seems like forever ago. But a very good team, very well coached, very dynamic in the attack. So we're going to have to be on our best to get a good result, but we really want those Buff fans out there. I think it's Soccer Scarf Day as well, so you can get a ticket and a scarf for a decent price.
Ticket and a scarf, I think, is $25, so it's a
Yeah.
great promotion, great opportunity to get some swag.
There's no doubt about it, and we're, like I said, we're super excited. So it's good to have a couple days off and get back to training tomorrow morning and really have 3-4 days to really prepare for it, as they are as well. But we're really looking forward to Saturday.
And if I told you there were only 3 more opportunities to see the Buffs at Prentup this season, would you believe me?
It's crazy. Like I told the players, that was our last Sunday home game. We have this one, and we have Utah and UCF. We have one more Sunday game, and then Utah, the last game of the regular season before the Big 12 tournament. But these opportunities aren't going to come around a lot. So, and this is a very good team. So we really want our Buff supporters out on Saturday if they can make it.
Yeah, the Big 12 tournament really kind of changes the dynamic of, if you think you're going to start going to some of those later in the season matches, you can, but they're going to be in Kansas City.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to go watch
You gotta
the
be
Buffs
really
in Kansas
committed.
City. But I think it's only like a 6-hour drive, so.
It's a lot shorter to print out.
Yeah. It is a lot shorter to print out.
Yes.
Although, it depends on traffic sometimes.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
Anyway, once again, thanks to our host here at the Hungry Toad. Fantastic establishment if you want to come watch some soccer that's not at Prentup Field.
Yes.
And as always, you can follow Buffs all season long, cubuffs.com/soccer. And we'll see you next week.